channel. If you've been here before, you already know my name's Brittany. Thank you for coming back. This is my best friend Kaitlyn, and you guys are watching part 2 of our plus size self-love social media video.
Wow, they made it to part 2.
Yeah.
Woo! Cheers to you guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Hang on. Cheers, you guys.
We are getting really deep, guys, and I hope you guys just enjoy the topics that we talk about, and I hope you guys benefit from this. So I want to talk about self-love. I feel like on Instagram it has blown up over the last few years, and I think about, like, if we didn't have social media, there would be all these women in the world struggling with the same things and nobody to talk about it. You know,
well,
like,
especially women, and I know men do as well, but I feel
100%.
like
but I feel
women
like
do
men
more.
need to talk about it more too. Like, I feel like
think
there
so
needs
too.
to be a community of men that,
because I like
because men are just as insecure about other things also.
they are, but I feel like a lot of men, to them, to show any emotion is a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
And like for women, yes, some women believe in that as well, but women need to hear they're beautiful. They need to hear they're pretty
And so
more
do men.
often than men. Well, yes, men do as well, but I feel like women need it a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, I almost think that that's where our minds should go.
Yeah.
Is that men or women need it more because we're trained, like, because men don't talk about their feelings, and they don't.
Probably.
You don't know that they're insecure about certain things unless you're intimate with them. Hopefully, they're telling you those things.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I almost feel like men are more.
Because they don't hear it as much as women.
And they don't, like, have the outlets that we have to deal with it.
That's true. I never thought
like,
about that.
I have a whole community of people on social media that if I was struggling and I really reached out, they are there. Like,
Right.
they are dealing with the same struggles and they're going to help me out. You're going to help me out. There's no way my husband's texting somebody if he's feeling insecure and, like,
Dude, I feel so fat today, bro. You know, they don't do that.
He might not even tell me.
Right.
You know? And so I do think that hopefully, like, since this huge group of women have, like, brought on this, like, self-love stuff, I hope that men are next.
I hope so too, because I think that's
everybody.
opening my eyes a little bit too, because I didn't think about that since as women we hear that we're beautiful or we're pretty
From other women.
all the
man's not
time,
gonna tell
which
a man that.
honestly in my eyes I think it's a bigger deal when a woman walks up to me and says you are so pretty, or your hair is gorgeous, or any sort of compliment. I think it's a bigger compliment from a woman than it is from a guy.
Well, yeah, because I almost feel like you don't really know them.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah. And don't forget to tell women in person.
Yes.
You see beautiful hair. If you just see something you like about them and you even think it in your head, say it. It's going to, like, literally make their day.
Oh, totally. It
just will.
does. It does. And I will walk up to women and tell them, oh my God, I love that shirt. Where'd you get it?
Do. I've seen it. I've been with you. I also, even if you're a man, and I think it's all about delivery, and you can say, like, the other day at the gas station, some guy, I had my paper airplane shirt on, some guy was like, oh my God, I love that shirt. It's, like, so cool. You know, like, I didn't feel like he was trying to hit on you. Yeah. That may have been his polite way of trying to, but I did not get those
you didn't
vibes.
get that vibe.
Yeah. So I think it's hard when men do it because you don't really know what their intentions are.
Right.
And even if their intentions are to hit on you, I think there's a polite, gentleman-like way to do it. You know, like, wow, like, you are so gorgeous.
Agreed.
That's like a line.
It really is. That's all you need to do.
Yes, but you gotta mean it. You can't be walking around the freaking fairgrounds telling every girl that she's freaking gorgeous.
Or sliding in their DMs, every girl.
It's gotta be, like real.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to, like, see if it's real, especially because you don't know that guy. You're like, oh yeah, I'm sure he tells every girl that.
Especially online.
Oh, yes.
Paste.
Oh my God, it's bad. It's bad.
Awful. It's not cool.
Yeah.
So what does self-love, like, mean to you? And, like, how do you practice it?
I feel like self-love means, like, to me, I will, like, if I'm having a down day, I will go back and find all my selfies, because I'll take selfies when I'm feeling bummed. Yeah. I'm like, okay, selfie it up.
I have so many.
Because tomorrow I might wake up and feel like
crap,
a whale, you know, and not want to even look at the mirror, leave my house, nothing. So I'll post a picture, and I hate to say it, but, like, the likes help, but it makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really self-love, but I will, like, if I'm feeling good that day, like, I'll make sure I tell myself, like, oh, you look bomb.
Yes.
Flip my hair around, you know, but that's...
Yeah, I feel like there are certain things that I can do for myself if I'm not feeling like hair, skin, and nails are, like, big.
Oh, yeah.
For me, huge. Like, if I feel like my hair, like, my roots are growing out, or, like, oh, the style just doesn't look good, like, it will kind of just, like, put a...
damper on everything.
Yeah. Like, it won't ruin my day, but I just, like, those things matter to me. If I break my nails, like, a fresh set of nails and, like, good hair and, like, good makeup, it just makes me feel like
better.
I can do anything.
Yeah, that's one thing, too. Like, if I'm having a down day, I will do everything that I can to get myself out of bed. I'm like, do your hair, do your makeup, and you will feel so much better. Yes. And it works. It really does. It works. Yeah. And I will leave the house. Some days I won't. Some days I'll just do it to take a selfie and crawl back in bed.
Yes.
But it will help me.
Yeah.
To make me feel better.
No, and selfies are like...
I'm a selfie queen. Me and you both are.
Yes. I bank a lot of selfies.
Me too.
For later dates. And me too. I just love taking pictures. I just do. Like Me too. I can't help it. Like I just really
And everyone's always like, be in the moment. I'm like, I am. But I also
want... taking a picture of the moment.
Yeah. I also want to look bomb as hell. And post it later.
Yeah. Yeah. Social media is just like so huge. It's like crazy how many things that you can do with social media these days, and how many people are like relevant's like such a negative word, I feel like, but like who you know that you would not know if social media was around, like, or that you're inspired by, that you wouldn't have those inspirations in your life if social media was around. Even people that like I used to know, but I don't ever see them anymore. Like, it's just kind of cool to, like, catch up on their life and, like, you know, just...
It kind of feels like you're still in the loop.
Yes.
Well, and I have, like, social media friends who I will talk to just strictly on social media.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Like, you might live in another state, but, like, we'll message each other in DMs. I have
girls that I've never even met that I, like, will DM sometimes.
Exactly.
We'll just, like... Or she'll see my story and she'll be like, oh, my God, that's beautiful, or vice versa, or whatever.
Same.
But I think... The negative side of social media, though, is there can be so much hate, and it's like I do not understand where these people like get this hate from. Like,
me neither. It's really sad that you're that angry.
It's so sad. Like, it's so like devastating that you would just just try to bring someone down to your level.
Yeah, because like, you hate your life that much.
Miserable, take it somewhere else.
Yeah. I luckily have not had to deal with any of that.
Or reach
like
out.
Body shamers. No, I haven't had to deal with any of that.
I haven't either, luckily, yet. I'm sure that the day will come.
Me too.
And I will,
shut it down.
I'll be able to handle it, yeah.
Oh. You come for me, honey, I'll come for you. And you come for her.
I honestly feel like
don't even try it.
I'm like the queen of ignoring it if you fuck with me.
Like, I will ignore.
Cut, block,
but if you hit a nerve, or if I'm not having a good day,
oh,
I'm coming back, honey. Like, no, don't do it. Don't try it.
Yeah, I think it just depends. I'm more like, I've been bullied, and I've just like learned that the more I try to defend myself,
the more it like ignites them.
Feel, the worse, like, I'm just like,
and that's what they want. They want a reaction
too. The more I don't care. Yeah. You know, like if you're not involved in the conversation that they're having with themselves. You're like, I'm going about my day. I don't know what you're doing. Worrying about me being fat.
Yeah, move on.
You.
What is this, a news flash?
Well, one of my friends actually said...
Fake news.
Yes, exactly. Right before we went to Vegas, she had made a comment about, like... She's a plus-size girl, and she made a comment about being in a two-piece, and, like, if people are watching her, and it just, like, clicked in my head that if someone is paying attention to what you're wearing or how you look, they are not having fun in that moment. Like... And that's sad for them. And vice versa. Like, if I'm sitting there judging somebody, I know that I'm not in a good space. I know that I'm not, like... It's all about me if I'm being judgmental. And it's all about that person. And I think that's hard to remember that it's never personal when they say that.
Right.
Ever. And it's hard to, like, remember that. You know?
Yeah. I get that.
I think that's the downside of social media.
Yeah.
Like, the hate. So where are your favorite stores to shop?
So, I mean, I still can shop at, like, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
But I do like Torrid. Like, we have the same shirts, overalls.
Yeah.
We have Fashion Nova too. We have
the Thick Thighs Save Lives.
Yes, we have that. Yes, you did. And I love it. I wear it all the time.
I love that sweatshirt.
And I like Marshalls a lot. And I love Old Navy jeans.
Love them. I'm gonna have to try those jeans. I've heard such good things about it on one of the pages that I'm a part of. People rave about it, and I'm just like, I tried one pair and they just like
didn't wow you.
But I'm also used to, like, I'll be one size at Torrid and a completely different size everywhere else. Yeah. So it's like I kind of just have to play around with sizes.
Yeah. Well, and jeans are so hard to shop for.
It's so annoying.
But I've always, like, even in my smaller days, I still had a hard time. I always had the back lift or whatever. Always the gap. My mom always used to have to, like, take my pants in because I always had that like huge. A bigger butt, so it like had. Yeah, always had the little gap in the back.
Like my butt, like over the years, like I've always kind of.
You've got a high butt.
A high butt?
Yeah, like it's like lifted.
Oh, thank you. Wow. I put a lift kit on it.
Oh, where'd you get that, Napa?
At a discount.
Oh God. Use Brittany's discount code for Napa for butt lifts. Link down below.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. See, this is why we're best friends.
Seriously. We could go all day like this.
We could. We do.
Yeah. Even through text message.
Yeah. Thank God they can't read our texts.
Oh my gosh.
We'd be banned from YouTube.
Yeah. We might still be.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. After today.
Yeah.
Sorry, Britt.
I cussed a few times in it.
Oops.
Sorry, I'm a cusser, guys. Sorry if it's offensive. I
don't care.
Yeah, I cuss. I don't care if other people cuss, so
me neither.
Sorry if it offends you.
Not sorry.
But anyways.
Moving on.
I feel like my body shape has changed so much, even though I've been big my whole life.
I feel like it has too in the last 3 years, because I'm constantly checking you out.
Oh, like mine personally?
Yeah.
Like you think mine has?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I feel like your waist has gotten a lot more snatched.
I feel like I'm more, like, curvier.
I think so, too. I don't know, but I feel like your waist has gotten more slimmer, like, through here, and then, like, your butt has gotten
My butt has gotten bigger.
Yes.
I feel like I'm more, like, round, which is, like, my favorite. I'm, like...
Thank you. Yeah, big butts are in. Everyone gets those implants, but we don't have to pay that price. No, we just pay Napa.
But when I'm working out and doing that, I did this class that is, like...
Oh my God, I could not even walk down the stairs. She drugged me one day.
She only did show it once.
Yeah, and I died, and that was enough.
But when I was doing that class, one day of squats, like, changed my whole shape of my butt. It's, like, crazy.
It was an intense class. It was all, like, weights.
Squats. Yeah, and it's crazy. It's such a good class.
What is it, like body pump?
Body pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
So Google that and you'll die. Just Googling it yourself.
Just the energy that takes for you to Google it.
Yeah, you're going to be sore.
Oh my gosh. Okay, are there any questions that you have for me that, like, maybe that you want to know from my perspective, since we have such different, like, experiences?
How have you grown to love, like, your size and day to day? Like, does it change, or are you always like, I'm this bomb ass bitch, like, yeah, I look good every day? I mean, I know that you've said that you have days, but how have you grown to, like, love yourself?
So honestly, like, I've grown up as, like, a yo-yo dieter, and that has been, like, a struggle for me. Sometimes it's, like, been great, like, I've been able to, like, drop some pounds and, like, feel good, but then, like, as I get older, I'm, like, in the process of trying to teach myself that it's, like, it's doing more damage than it is helping.
Right.
And not like a yo-yo dieter, like, I'm starving myself or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I would go on different diets and try this and try that to lose weight, because that was always the one thing, like, one accomplishment that I wanted to accomplish, which is crazy in my head, that's like that was my one focus for so long.
To lose weight.
Yeah, and it's like so
because that was the image that society put in your brain for so long, that you need to be skinny.
Yes, and I understand there's benefits of, like, eating healthy and exercising. Obviously, I'm not oblivious to those things.
Right.
I don't think any of us are.
Totally.
But I feel like the yo-yo dieting, it just, like, is so awful. So I think that once I learned that I was, like, kind of in control of, like, my eating habits, and I was an adult and I was making these choices or not making these choices, whatever, I it just like gave me like a boost of confidence. And I think social media also,
Yeah.
you know, like I saw like this huge like network of women who look just like me,
Right.
you know, and I think they're beautiful, and I think they're like, it just like clicked. I think probably after I had my daughter, really, like I have always kind of been pretty confident, but like I would be really hard on myself. But once I had Amelia,
Well, because you don't want her to feel that way.
no, and I think about that all the time. Like I don't want her to hear about me talking about diets. I don't want her to hear about me hear me talking about like being fat, or like I would never say those. Like I try to think, don't ever say something to yourself that you wouldn't say to your daughter.
That is good.
It's like,
That's really good.
yeah, because I wouldn't want her saying those things to herself. I don't even want her to think that that's like an adjective,
Right.
or that is a description of herself. Fat,
Right.
chubby, like any of that stuff, you know? Like I don't like that word.
Totally.
I know a lot of people are like trying to claim it and stuff. I just think that it's, in my life at least, it's been used as a negative word, and I just don't like
totally.
it.
I agree.
I feel like it's disgusting. It's just, you know, it's rude. And so I try to think about Amelia a lot, and I think just like as just getting older,
Yeah.
you know, like you just like come, and I do feel though, like when I'm trying to be just cautious of like what I'm eating and how active I'm being, I feel inside better, which
Right.
like radiates through the outside.
Oh,
I do
totally.
think that has, I'm not saying you can't like self-love and eat whatever you want whenever you want, like
Right. But
I
it
don't
needs
care
to be
what
in
other
like
people are eating.
moderation.
It's not my
too.
business. Yeah, it's not my business what other people are putting into their bodies or not doing with their, or whatever. But for me, I always feel better internally if I'm just like, if I just know that I'm kind of like taking care of myself.
Makes
You know?
sense. Makes sense.
It's not easy though.
No, it's not.
It's not. But I think, I don't know.
Well, you inspire me every day
Thank you.
to love myself.
I hope
You're
so.
always there
You
to
should.
pick me up when I'm down. She always tells me, girl, you're the hottest chick I know. You know, you've always been there.
Thank you.
So you guys need a friend like her, but you can't have her. Everyone needs a friend though, who's like
Who
somebody
roots
who's
for them.
yeah,
I
because
feel the
it's
same way about you.
Oh, thank
You've
you.
always been like, so I was doing keto for a while, and you always just like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. Like, and then just saying, like, for me, being plus size my whole life and hearing it from someone who's smaller than me, and like, just, I don't know how you do it. Like, you're doing so amazing.
I don't.
And it's like, that really helped my confidence when I was doing keto, and all these people around me were like much smaller than me, and like they were just amazed, like they were so impressed with how I was doing it, and it made me feel so good.
And the willpower that she had, like we would
Yeah.
eat like crap at our office, and she would come with her bacon wrapped whatever and all this. Actually, I wanted her food 99% of the time. Her food was always so good, but like I'd be eating like Jimmy John's, all these carbs like right in front of her, and she just, no, I'm good. And I'm like, dang, I want to be like that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Still can't keep a diet, be on a diet. But
I do think though that is part of like self-love. The more yo-yo dieting you do, the more you want to like eat whatever you want, and I think there's got to be a middle ground somewhere. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to teach myself, but
I gotta figure
it's a
that middle ground
struggle.
out
But
too.
I feel like everybody struggles with that.
Diets just
People
suck.
with six packs want to go fucking eat pizza.
I know.
It's just like, it's just a struggle
It's-
for
yeah.
everybody. Everybody just handles it differently.
Right.
And it just is what it is. Like, I'm trying to not even relate my, like, looks to food.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I need to separate it, and I need to just, like, focus on other things.
Yeah.
So I'll just get on, like, this is a norm instead
Right.
of all this yo-yo crap.
Yeah.
You know? I know it's hard.
Yeah,
I know
it is. It's hard.
really hard. Especially if you're not feeling good about yourself.
Totally.
It's even harder.
Oh yeah, it's really hard.
So hard. What do you guys think? Like, are you guys yo-yo dieters? Like, how do you guys keep your diet in check? Like, do you guys like not, I know a lot of people don't like talking about diets, and it's like a sensitive topic for a lot of people. So what do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear like how you guys handle with just diet culture in general.
Also, let us know where you shop.
Yes.
We need new shopping
Yes,
places.
We do, 100%.
And weren't we talking about maybe doing like a shopping vlog?
Yes.
A haul? Shopping haul?
Would you guys like that? If we, like, took our cameras, like,
Oh God.
shopping. It'd be so much fun.
It would be so much fun, but my wallet is scared.
So,
It's scared.
mine is hiding right now.
Yeah. Oops. Credit card lost.
What do you always say?
YouTube purchase.
I have a champagne. What is
I
it?
have a champagne
Champagne
taste
taste.
on a beer budget.
Yes.
It's not even a beer
Seriously.
budget. It's more like
It's not even
Way
that.
off.
It's like it's like four locos budget.
those are $2.99, girl.
That's what I used to do back in the day.
I know.
I could not now.
Ew.
There's no way.
I
I'm
just
too
bought one for
old.
my friend's
Yeah.
mom today and gave it to her. And
Oh, people still drink it?
yeah, it's
Are
like
people,
pure
like,
gasoline
dying?
in
I'm
their
surprised
body.
I didn't die or overdose from Four Locos. Seriously.
I think I'm gonna go vomit. We gotta end this video.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I am so glad you came.
I'm so
And
happy to be a part of
finally-
this.
I know, you're finally on my channel.
I know. I'm so excited, you guys.
I
Thanks for
know.
having me.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.